Okay, ready to do the video? This is the way it's going to begin, and it began with the understanding of what light does to our eyes. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Irregardless the position, I'm going to be looking for number 7, number 4, and number 1. The gateway, the DNA, the pass. 4 balls, you take the walk. 7 is the total options of 3 strikes and 4 balls. 1 will always be the pitch. So we're talking about musical pitch. We're just talking. To get to the 7 world, 1, 2, 3, we need 6, 5, 4. Doesn't matter which row it is, it's always 6, 5, 4. So I'm just going to go straight down. To get the 4, I need 3, 2, and 1. To get the 1, I need 0, 8, and 7. 0 and 1s, 2 plus 8, 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7 is Nibiru. 7 times 3 will create 21 is the cube. 1 and 2 creates X. It also creates the 12 strikes, the 12 tribes, and the 5, the number 5, which says N-E-W, and the S looks like a 5, north, east, and west. 3, 2, 1. Why did I do this? Because how else do I get 8 around 1? How else do I have 1 through 8? Life. How else do I get win a big red sun? What are these 3 numbers? Well, they're all an addition and a minus. Minus and plus, which is another numeric factor that will say another story. 6. 1 cannot minus to get the 7, nor can 2, nor can 3. Now remember, nor can, whatever that company is, or North Canadian, is what has to happen because of the words that were connected to explain, so that's another connection. So then over here we have the 1 and the plus, and the plus, and the plus, and then over here we can have a minus. 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 and 0 is 1, so we have 2 answers over here, and the answer is 0 and 9. 91 brings on the spirit, 90 brings on the birth, all zeros equal 6, 96 is rotation. 1 and 8, Jack Heaven, Jack Connect, Jack Link, 9 minus 1, 9 plus 1. 1 times 9, artificial intelligence, 1 plus 9 equals 10, and 9, 19, A and I. It also connects the yellow world. Yellow equals to 92 equals to the Venus birth. 1020, location. Also equaling to 1020 is 16 and 26. 26 will always revert to 20 again. 10 will always be 16. Now it becomes 7. 20 becomes 8. 7 and 8 come together. Heaven and a big red sun. 4321 times 6 equals 25,926. The Mayan number. It's so perfect. When we come to this area over here, this moves into the 4 section because 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3. I don't know why I did that. There's a mistake over here. But let's just not count it. It's all the way this is going to be. Doesn't matter what row I'm going to be. 3, and it's going to be plus 4, plus 2, plus 1. And then when I get over here, it's going to be a minus. And we're going to have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. 19, 18, 17. Now in French, this is explained as 10 and 7, 10 and 8, 10 and 9. Now you can look at it many ways. You can minus it, or you can add it. A, B, C again. You can add it to become 17, 18, and 19. Or what you can also do at the same time is you can put all these to 6. See that curve that just gets added in? So now you'll have number 23, 24, and 25. Did I write this properly? 23, 24, and 25. In these numbers over here at the same time, this can be a minus. Instead of having 23, you'll have 9 and 23. Instead of having this, instead of having 24, you'll have 8 and 24. Instead of having this, you'll have 7 and 25. 7 and 25 is the gateway to B and E, the gateway to the B's, Earth 52, 9 Lives of the Cat, and the BC creation. The BC creation comes in these two letters. This will create H and X. This will create G and Y. Now, there's going to be a design by putting these letters around and with each other. I don't have the capabilities of doing it right now. So what I just want to do is, this is first level. Then we go to second level. This becomes 32 and 14. And this is the ADBC world of we. Creation inside the sun, DNA in the sun. This one over here will create 32, and at the same time 16, the half-life. 7 and 5, through the moon. 5 and 5, the passageway. In your gematria scale, the deck of cards, the shape, I'm going to have to show you that in another picture. I'm rushing through this. I'm running through these things that I'm doing. I should go slower, but no one has time as I have patience. So where you don't see it, right? So we can, there it is. This over here. This over here. What the gematria scale does, 1 through 7. 8, 1, around 8. Now what does that mean? Because here ends 7. Over here is at 8. I'm on the same level plane. Should I have left the separation between these two? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But this is obviously going through, between two things. I don't own an area space direct. Do you follow what I'm saying? Online and offline means going through here, right? Creating a block around numbers. Let's go back over here. So now we have this as 32, and the minus this will be 18. 1/4 life, 1/2 life, life in heaven. This will create 96 in the BC world. This will create 48, the sun in rotation. This is also, when you put these together, right? When you put these together, you actually get the percentage sign cutting through 8. Rotation, 2 different spheres. 5-5, 5-7, 5-9. EI-EI-O. In the first one, it's 30-64, which is 2 times 15 and 2 times 32. 30-60, hold on, let me do 30-64. So it'd be 15 would be the average here, and the same number here would be 32. 15 and 32. 15 times 2, 32 times 2. So we know it's out of the Mars vibration 2, 3, and 4. At the same time, 8 and 9, they're together. And 8 comes with the spirit. As 9, they're both a Jack connect, the heaven of birth. A halfway, the H and the I, because the letters are the same. They come together. That's these two over here because 8 and 9. 7 is your gateway. If you look at the deck of cards, 7 and 8 are just the invert. 9 is what brings them together through birth. That's these 3 areas. Now we're going to do the rest of the numbers. Inside the numbers, we did 1, 2, 3. Now 4, 5, and 6. Add 3, 2, 1. Nothing has changed. But once you get to 44, okay, you now have 90 birth. You now have the 18 heaven, and now you have one a big red sun in 4, 5, and 6, letters for the Federation. This is 12. This is your value of 12, which means half. This is area 15, which is your vibration on Mars, lying on the cross. And this is 18. You went into the Jack heaven. 4, 5, and 6. Here is your gateway, 7 and 8. 7 times 8. 7 plus 8 equals 71. 8, 8, 7, 7, 8. Or you can do it the other way around. We'll bring you to this, to the 7th world. We'll bring you to this, to creation of BC, right? And to bring this down to the 4 area, you will have 6, 7, 7, 6, 8, and no, sorry. You will have 5, 775. 75 times 75 will equal 5775. 3 divided by this will bring you to 1925. And you can always flip that 6 upside down. 75 times 75 plus 75 and 75. This will all bring you to this exact figure that you have here. Now there's more in here. This will end up creating 19 and 79, 63, and 16 equals 79 equals 16 equals 7. So this whole entire thing will equal 7. But this, when you multiply it, it becomes 56 and 15, and 56 and 15 becomes 71, 71. 1771, if you really want to look at it. Unless, you see, I could have put it any other way. But remember, we have to mirror the side, so this is not mirroring the side. Mirroring the side would end up being doing this. And then it would say 727, win a big red sun. You want to mirror it again, it becomes 9 and 14, 9 and 14. It becomes 23, the 23rd hour, the 23rd hour. The 23rd hour is 11. It would happen again over here. It would now say 11, 11, 23, 23. The total is 46. What is 46? It creates 24 and 10 and 2. This would be your Venus world. This will create DC. This will create the DNA on a minus and the DC on a plus. You put it here, it becomes your 40, which becomes 46 again. You minus this 16, it becomes a total of 8. 8 times 5 matrix, 20 times 2 equals to 45, and 2 is the Earth number. There's one other number that's standing up here, and that's 365 days a year when you divide it, and then you divide it by 3. BC creation creates the numeric value for Earth. But once you split it up into 4, AI comes in. This is where your spirit comes in. It splits up to 5 and 1, and your vibration is 2, 3, 4, and that's where Mars comes in, and we get 512 memory. In the third denomination, on the 366 days divided by 4, it'd be 4 times 91 plus 2. You're adding Venus into the world. Here you're adding 0 and 0. 66 becomes 262. Man is created. Now you add up all these 3. The other division of this is this would become 8, this would become 7, this would become 6. On the other side, the mirror, because something has been added to it. So when you're mirroring something and you're adding a nut to connect the mirror to the other side, the energy to the other side, so it's you and the nut. It's a coming in and going out. So this is what we had over here. When we come to 789, right away in 7, we have 091827. Win a big red sun, Jack Heaven to the birthplace of rotation. When we come into the walk world, we walk on the moons of Jupiter inside the half-life foxhole in the sun. And then we get the one spirit. We revert this connection over here, 1 and 4, which is your DNA, 6336 or 4114. In exchange, 4 for 1 exchange. We bring it over here in the second level. Okay, win a big red sun, which is the same thing as over here at the 7th gate. And at number 1, we now win a big red sun. This number, 3645, says love. And the only time it comes up is right over here. 789 plus 987 equals 1776. The number 7, sometimes I like to throw a bar in it. And one of the two things you can say, well, the halfway of 7 is 4, or the reality of 7, knowing that there's a 2 on it, right? Just put the bottom row, showing that there's another row. There's a 2 on top of it. But I just sometimes just put a bar, meaning that it's 7 and 2. In which, in reality, is the passage of 4. 7 and 2 is the passage of 4. 3 and 6 shows up over here. In the 8, where the passage is, remember, the 7 is the gateway. The 9 is the birth that is in the 8 heavens. Win a big red sun passing, and this is your number over here. You run 7-2, win a big red sun. Win a big red sun, win a big red sun. Here in the 8, it's down by 1. Here in the 7, 9, it's over here. It's a 9 here. It's an 8 here. 8 and 9 come together. This is your gateway. The 8-7 gives you the gateway for the 9 birth. Am I making any sense? Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.